Hello and welcome back to my studio. It's Lois here from Lois and Morgana Davidson Art, and if you've ever wondered what we get up to on Patreon in our respective Patreon groups, then this is just a quick taster of the kind of thing that we're doing in the lead up to Christmas. I'm doing an exclusive Patreon series at the moment on creating winter holiday Christmas cards. So we're looking at painting classic landscape paintings, but also looking at ways in which we can recycle some of our old paintings that have failed, paintings that were maybe practice pieces, and turn them into something completely new. We can take paintings that we're not particularly keen on, and there's a way that we can isolate and discover parts of the painting that are going to work really, really well, even if the painting as a whole doesn't work or has failed. And the way we can do this is by using this little secret weapon that I've got here, and that is this small mount or mat for a photograph or a small painting. And simply moving it across the painting until you see something you like can yield some really surprising results. You can turn the mat around and use it either landscape or portrait. That's another nice little scene there. That's a really nice winter scene. And especially these monochrome paintings are really perfect as winter holiday cards because you've already got the bare look of the snow there, and all we need to do is maybe sprinkle a little bit of glitter across a scene like this, and we've got something that your friends and family would love to receive as a winter holiday card. And once I've found a little scene that I really like, I use a pencil and just draw around the inside of the aperture. You can see the pencil line there. So I've got a nice easy guide to cut. I know exactly where I'm going to cut my painting, ready to turn it into this brand new seasonal winter holiday card. So just keep moving it around, change it from landscape to portrait. And I think in this painting, I've found two scenes that I like. One landscape and one portrait. And it's interesting how these really average paintings are beginning to actually look quite focused when we crop them down. And so I'll just simply cut them out with scissors. You could use a guillotine or a paper cutter if you have one, but just following the line that I penciled in is really easy. And here are my 6 cards, 3 portrait and 3 landscape. And to create the cards, I simply use folded cardboard or ready-made card blanks purchased cheaply from a discount craft store, and a little bit of craft glue. I run some glue across the back of the card. I mean, it's not rocket science, isn't it? You probably made cards like this at school when you were much younger. But what we're going to do is just finish these cards off with just a really nice, effective detail that should really make them look just a little bit special. So, checking that the card is opening in the right direction for the orientation of the painting, pressing it down firmly, and then I'm going to use this calligraphy pen. It's a waterproof fine liner with quite a wide nib, and I'm just going to run it down each edge to create this really nice black border, simply and easily, because the watercolour paper is quite thick, so I can use it as if it was a ruler and just run the pen down each side. This simple black border, created in a matter of seconds, brings the painting together and makes it look a lot more finished and a lot more polished. And it's really easy to do. So you can see here how this very average portion of a very average painting is now really holding its own and actually looking like a really beautiful greetings card. And this one too. I'm really pleased with these, and I'm sure the people that I decide to give them to as holiday cards will love them too. So here are the 3 cards that I made in portrait format. This one's a little bit more abstract. Of course, you could go in and do some printing on the top, or you could use gold fine liners and add some sort of gold or silver metallic detail, maybe snowflakes, things like that. There's so much that you could do. Of course, before cutting them out and attaching them to the card blanks, you could, of course, spatter white gouache across them to make them look like the scenes were in snowstorms. But I like them plain like this, and I may get some PVA glue because I've run out, unfortunately, and just brush a little of that across these scenes and then sprinkle them with some really nice colourful glitter, because I think glitter can be a very, very festive touch for these kinds of cards. I don't know about you, but I always loved sprinkling glitter onto my homemade greetings cards as a child. These little glass pots filled with different coloured glitter are perfect because, of course, you can pick exactly the right colour for your card. My set of card blanks came with matching envelopes, which are really nice, and this is how the cards look as they're removed from the envelopes. So I really would encourage you to look through your pile of practice pieces, any sky practices you might have, any abstracts that you've painted, or experimenting with colours, and take out a little cardboard aperture. If you don't have a mat, then just cut that aperture out of a piece of cardboard, and you'll be really surprised at what you see when you try to isolate parts of your painting. You'll come up with some real gems. If you enjoyed that, don't forget to hop over and check out Patreon. And why not put my book, Landscapes in Watercolor, Techniques and Tutorials for the Complete Beginner, on your Christmas wish list. It's packed with tips and information for beginners. It's very techniques driven and has 10 projects. I'll leave some links in the description below. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave us a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And thank you so much to everybody that supports our channels on Patreon. We really do appreciate you. I'll see you again soon. Take care and happy painting. Bye.